Paul. This is my 1999 R34 V-Spec, fully built by Top Secret out of Japan. So this is actually my fourth Skyline. The previous ones were the R33 models, and the one right before this, I had a 1996 Le Mans Limited. Sold that one to help fund this one. So the car actually belonged to a really good friend of mine in Japan, Dave, from England. He was working and living there, and we were really good friends. We used to make a lot of trips to Hakone, and then one day we were at Daikoku, and he just came up to me and said, hey, guess what, I'm getting an R35. I was so happy for him, but I was like, dude, you're gonna have an R34 and a 35. He's like, well, I can't really justify it because the parking in his garage was like $500 a month per car. We started talking and we worked out a deal to pick the car from him. He was running a T88 on there and some of the circuits, and then he went to a little bit something more smaller, more responsive, so he went with the T04Z on there. He had the car built several times by Top Secret. You know, gone through different phases until he got it just the way he wanted it, and that's when I was able to procure it from him. Currently on the exterior parts, the Top Secret parts is going to be the Top Secret front bumper, Top Secret bonnet. This one's actually a dual skin carbon fiber, so the top's been painted to color match the car as well. It's running a Dulux rear wing on the Nismo side skirts, and then the Top Secret rear diffuser with Vortex generators as well on it. The Ganador mirrors. The wheels and tires will be Volk Progressives on there, and it's got an upgraded brake system on there. So right now it's running the Brembo F50 kit, so it's just oversized everything, really, two-piece rotors and so forth. When you first get it, it's like you can't believe that you have it, and after a bit, you know, you still own it, but it's just, you know, it's another car. It really is, you know, it's something fun to drive. I love the look of it. It's very period specific. You know, all the parts. Nowadays, if you try to get those parts, it's gonna be an arm and a leg. I like to keep the history on it and just keep it very simple and clean. The engine bay has been repolished by my good friend Lupe. You know, we just keep up the paint work, because I mean, the paint is older. It's really, really old. So we got to make sure that it stays in tip-top condition. And I have nothing but the best guy in the business, and he does all of that for me. On the interior, it's all been retrimmed by Robson in Japan. So they did a full leather in there. It's got a lot of one-off carbon as well in there. Something from the door sills to the door grabs to the center console, even in the headrest inserts. You know, a lot of it's been done, but it's not over the top. Currently, the engine is now an HKS 2.8 liter. It's got a big single right now, so it's got a single T04Z, very responsive. We're actually upgrading it to the HKS 6290. It's got an HKS VCAM system in there, but it's one of the numbered ones. It's number 15 out of 30 that were produced. And from my understanding at the time was that HKS produced these for a lot of the tuners, Top Secret, you know, a lot of the builders in Japan. So this one actually, two of them went to some of the customer cars. And the ECUs, again, we're running a Haltech 2500 Elite on there. For the exhaust, it's a Top Secret circuit spec, so it's all tight, you know, pie cut all the way through. Same with the air intake as well. I want to keep it still period specific. I want to keep it on pump gas. It was tuned in Japan on 100 octane. But now I have it tuned on 93 octane. The fuel is running 1000cc injectors right now. On the billet top hat, you know, huge drop in as well. I'm making plans to attend the GTR Festival here. It's going to be at the same location. I know you guys built some pretty badass cars over there, some very, very fast cars there. So it's going to be very interesting to see some of the builds, all the different generations, 32, 33, 34, and the 35. Hopefully some Hakosukas will show up too. That would be the cherry on top. But it's going to be really interesting to see all the different builds, all the different specs, and the people behind them as well, and what they actually do with the car. So I'm excited for this event. It's going to be one of a kind.
The Platinum Racing Products GTR Festival, presented by Pennzoil, HKS USA, Cars from Japan and Modi Video, is heading to the USA on November 15th through 17th at Texas Motorplex. Full info, entries and tickets available at gtrfestival.com. The same successful formula used in Australia is being done even bigger, Texas style. And yes, we're bringing some of our mates from down under, including the world's quickest GTR Junto, the Modi Video R32, RHM R34 GTR, and more. It is a festival of all things GTR, but is open to any Nissan and has something for everyone, both entrant and spectator. There is drag racing with multiple classes and categories. There is a day of roll racing, a massive lineup of special guests and YouTubers from Japan, Australia and USA.
The Australians are having GTR Festival here in Texas, in November, and I want to come out hot for that.
Drifting demos and rides, the Pennzoil Autocross Arena, elite car show with new builds unveiled, a huge traders alley with the latest and greatest products, kids rides and entertainment including a kangaroo. Yes, you heard that correctly, kangaroo. Show and Shine open to all Nissans. There's oil down entertainment, DJs and giveaways. There is a massive car meet open to any model of Nissan who simply just wants to get amongst it. And there is super seat and VIP ticket options for spectators. See you in Texas for the Platinum Racing Products GTR Festival USA, presented by Pennzoil, HKS USA, Cars from Japan and Motive Video. Texas Motorplex, November 15th through 17th. For more event information, including schedules, categories and entry types, spectator and VIP tickets, car entries, media applications and vendor and sponsor inquiries, head to the website gtrfestival.com.